Everything that I mentioned today, I'm going to link in the description box down below for you all to see. Hey, you guys, it's Lady Breeze and I'm back. What you said, I'm back. Say it again, I'm back. Hey, y'all, I'm back. Hey, you guys, I am back. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I am Lady Breeze. I'm a wife and a mother of 4. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I keep my home safe for my children with autism. Y'all got to excuse all of this, the messy bun and stuff. Y'all, these kids had therapy today, and I was in mommy mode, so this is what you get. A little backstory. Prior to moving here, me and my husband just relocated. Prior to moving here, we purchased a home a couple years ago, and we were able to make that home what we needed it to be in order to be safe for our children. And so we put deadbolt locks on the doors, the front door and the back door, so that the kids can't get in or out. Like, you couldn't get in or out of our house without a key. So that was one thing. We also put lock and key on most of the doors inside the house. For example, the laundry room, different things like that. We put a lock and key on those doors so that the kids could not get in and out of those rooms, because that was a safety hazard. Well, now that we've relocated, there are certain things that you can't do in a rental property that you could normally do in a home that you own. So about 6 months to a year ago, my children stopped escaping as much. Like, they still was doing it, but not as much as they used to. So, I thought it was good. Well, we moved here, and then after, I guess about a month ago, they started back escaping. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if they excited. It's a new area. They're curious. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But anyways, they did. They started escaping. And I'm going to be very transparent with you all in this video. I really didn't want to make this video at first, because I was like, they going to judge me. But at the end of the day, I really, really want to help somebody else. So I'm putting myself out there for all the judgment so that I can help somebody. Okay, so one of the things that I've invested in is a chain lock. When we moved in, this house did not have chain locks on the front door or the back door. I do believe that chain locks are very, very important, because they can potentially stop your child from getting out the door. I ain't gonna say they can stop every child, because when you got a child with special needs, they be real, real strong. Like, my son hugged me and I thought I was gonna choke. Like, he was literally cutting off my oxygen. So they real, real strong. But if they pull the door and open, if they unlock the door and pull it and open it, that chain is going to hinder them in some kind of way. So what I also got was an alarm, like a security alarm, to go on the door. So when they open it, if they just so happen to pull it too hard and the whole chain come out, at least the alarm will go off and they'll hear it. It's like, woo, 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 woo. I'll show y'all. But at least the alarm will go off and they won't be able to, it'll scare them. My children's ears are very, very sensitive. They have had ear tubes put in, so their ears are very, very sensitive to loud noise. Another thing that I've invested in is security cameras. I put them throughout my house, and I arm them daily, because my children don't understand danger. So at the other house that we lived in before we moved here, my children would hang on the ceiling fans. They will hold on to the propellers in the ceiling fan and turn the fan on, and they will literally swing around on the ceiling fan. And I didn't realize this until one day I'm sitting there like having some me time, and I was like, hold on, this house is a little too quiet, y'all. All of a sudden I heard like, what in the world is this? I get up and go in there. They is hanging on the ceiling fan. I was no more good. First of all, how did y'all get up there? Second of all, what made y'all get up there? Nevertheless, they did. And the whole fan came out the ceiling, and my son fell off of it And he hurt his hip. And he was like crawling around and limping for like a whole week straight. Y'all, that's a whole nother story. But anyways, that's one of the reasons why I put security cameras throughout the house. So I got the security cameras hooked up to my phone as well as my TV. So no matter what room I'm in, no matter what I'm doing, my phone will ring and it will tell me there's motion in MJ's room or there's motion in Kayla's room. Also, the hallway has a camera. So if my son is going across the hall into the bathroom, my phone will ring and it will tell me there's motion in the hallway. So I know to go check on him. Either he has to potty or he in there playing with soap, blowing bubbles, whatever. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. And y'all, I don't want y'all to think that I'm just this crazy mama who just going above and beyond, because it's not even that. Like, I just want y'all to understand. We've literally only been in this house for a couple of months. We've been in this house, I think, for like 4 months, 5 months, maybe something like that. We wasn't even here a month. And I told my son I was cooking broccoli for dinner. Broccoli is one of his favorite foods. He would eat a whole pound of broccoli. Like, he just loved broccoli. And so he was really, really happy about the broccoli. He went and got some fake broccoli. You know, like the little plastic food that the kids be using to like cook up their little meals with a little kitchen set. He went and got the broccoli and flushed it down the toilet and clogged up the whole septic system. And they had to remove the toilet and put a new one in. Another thing that I invested in is a dog. I thought this dog was going to be like, you know, like the sensory animals that like alert you when your kids is doing something or they about to do something. That's what I thought. Like, originally when we got him, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, he gonna tell me everything. He like, them kids is bad. Bad kids. Y'all, he don't do none of that. He sit there and eat and sleep and go outside and run around and chase his tail. I really think that he only stick around because of the food that we be giving him. Like, we be giving him some good food. Like, he be eating steaks and potatoes and stuff. I think that's why he stick around for real. Now, don't get me wrong. If my son having a meltdown, he will go and comfort him, and I'm grateful for that. But my son escaped a couple of weeks ago. Like, homie just straight up walked out the front door like he owned the neighborhood. Dog didn't do nothing. The dog did not say a word. He didn't bark. He ain't growl. He looked at him and went right on back to sleep. I don't think that investment was worth it. But nevertheless, I invested in a dog. Another thing that I invested in, other than the security cameras, the locks, the alarms, and the dog, is the show, the Echo show. Another thing that I invested in is the video doorbell. So if he just so happened to get past all this other stuff I got going on and he go out the door, my phone will ring again and tell me there's motion at the front door. Someone's at your front door. So with all of this going on, I will know that my child is in danger and that he's trying to get out of this house. These alarms that I have on the door, you can also put them on your window. The ones that I picked out are for doors and windows. So I didn't put an alarm on his window yet, but I think I'm going to. He hasn't tried to get out the window yet, but you just don't know. You just don't never know. Like, I don't know. So now I'm going to show you the items that I made. I mean, the items that I purchased that I talked about. This right here, this is the chain lock and the alarm that I was talking about. And if you look, the first one makes that noise. And that's the one I generally use in the daytime. If I need to like go check the mail or something like that, then I'll use that one. At night, when it's time to go to bed, that's the one that I use at night. So the alarm, the sound of the alarm basically frightens them whenever they try to open the door, and they'll run back in their room. So like I previously mentioned earlier, on Black Friday, they had the camera and the Echo Show on sale. So I'm just going to show y'all the extra one I got, since the ones that the other ones are already installed. So this is the camera, and this is not sponsored, y'all. I just love these cameras. Like, my honest opinion, I love these cameras. So this is one of the cameras that I got. It's called a Blink. If he gets up in the middle of the night, not only can I see him leave out of his room and go into the hallway and into wherever he's going, but if he's, let's just say he's having like a bad dream or something like that, and he's tossing and turning, I can also see that too. Like, I can see everything that he is doing. I really, really love it. This is the show, the Echo Show. This is the extra one. The other one I already set up. And this was a bundle deal. This is the other type of camera that I invested in. It is a wireless. The other one does have a wire that you have to plug in, but this one is wireless and it's very, very convenient. This is actually my son's room, and so it's facing towards the middle of his room. This is the doorbell that I was talking about. These are just some of the things that I've done, you know, around here to keep my children safe. That's going to be all for this video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a video. And I am out of here. Bye, y'all. Bye.